Check 1 2 1 2. We live, baby. Come on. That's right. Okay. Can you hear me now? Oh, let's go. It's your boy Big Chew, the voice of the beat.
You know what I won't
blaze up.
Come on, blaze up.
It's the beat for me.
Wah 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 for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Drop it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Do it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Come on, baby, we live. For your boy, for your boy, for your boy, for your boy. Also for your boy, fix it for your boy. Drop it for your wah 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 lift it up, Benny bust it open, lift it up, yeah. Come on, lift it up, Benny bust it open for your B-O-Y. Benny, for your rockin' for your lift it up, baby. Mix it with your bossa now.
Come on, blaze up. You know.
Drop me a nasty beat.
Oh, yes, honey. I'm on time today. I ain't get off late today. I got off early today, girl. I'm back at my 5 o'clock slot. What's going on, y'all? How y'all doing? Get up in here and like the video. Shout out to the person who made me my beautiful cup. Voodoo Doll TV. Yes. Saint on there. All my little sayings. You know what I'm saying? Whoever you are, please make yourself known. I know who you are on Instagram. Who are you on YouTube? Whoever made me this beautiful cup, we need to talk. I love it down to the ground. So do I love you. Thank you for my cup. I cherish it and I will cherish it for the rest of my days or until it breaks or something. So yes, thank you for my cup. Now, you guys, we have a few things to discuss today. Y'all get up in here and like the video. Girl, I forgot to turn this AC on. I'm hot already. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Matter of fact, let me do this. Hold on.
Can you hear me now? Oh, let's go. It's your boy Big Chew, the voice of the beat.
You know what I won't
blaze up.
Come on, blaze up.
It's the beat for me.
Wah 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 for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Drop it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Do it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Come on, baby, we live. For your boy, for your boy, also for your boy, fix it for your boy. Drop it for your wah 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 wah. Lift it up.
All right, I'm back. Sorry, y'all. I had to put this AC on. When I be under these lights, girl, I be sweating all under my stuff. But anyways, and plus I just took a bath, girl. No, I did that the other day and had to jump back in the shower, girl. That's ridiculous. It's annoying. You know what I mean? But anyways, you guys, come on in. There was a lot of things going on. We're going to talk about Dawn Richard and her lawsuit with Diddy. The people are bringing other receipts, and the receipts are receipting. And some in Dawn's favor, some not. We're going to discuss it. Shannon Sharpe, I want to go over his update. I was supposed to go over this morning on the morning jokes, but we was on there talking and BSing. You know what I'm saying? So, we'll discuss his reaction to the whole leaked tape that we talked about yesterday. I didn't too particularly care for it, but we're gonna discuss it anyways. And then we're also going to discuss y'all know my brain be gone. Oh, Stephen A. Smith jumps into the chat as Nicki Minaj, Nicki Lewinsky, Nicki the Harajuka Barbie decides that she wants to drag Jay-Z using Black American pain. Stephen A. Smith, another foreigner, jumps in the chat and they going back and forth. We are going to discuss it. Yes, Diva. Let me tell you something. And let this be a lesson to a lot of people out there. It's a lot of people we ignore because of how we feel about the person. You know what I mean? There's a whole lot of people we ignore simply because of how we feel about the person. And it's a lot of times we've had to go back and be like, they did say that. Why is this important? Wendy was saying a whole lot of stuff about a whole lot of people. She said Judge Mathis was on that powder and he was with them women. 37 years later, his wife wanted a divorce. It seems like Wendy Williams was right. You feel what I'm saying? So I need y'all to use this as a learning tool. I need y'all to use this as a learning tool. A lot of the people we ignore because we don't like them, a lot of the times they be telling the truth. I know I've had to go back to some of Candace Owens stuff and be like, I ain't gonna lie, she was right there. You know what I'm saying? And we just gonna have to get with that because that's really what's been going on. But Wendy was right. Wendy, not only was Wendy right about Diddy, she was right about Judge Mathis and that powder, allegedly. She was right about a whole bunch of stuff. But we just didn't want to hear it because we looked at her as messy. Well, I did. I liked it, Wendy. I mean, you know what I'm saying? But that's just me. Yvonne Cox said, Boo, did you hear the NYC police commissioner resigned today into a large criminal probe into Mayor Adams? Do you think Diddy might be the informant? Girl, what happened? What? That's a good one, too. Nobody ever sued Wendy. That should tell you a lot. Wait a minute. They trying to get the mayor now? The NYC police commissioner resigned today into a large criminal probe into me. Ooh. Child, that's more than Joe's tease. Send that to me, Yvonne. Send that to me in the email. That's more than Joe's tease. That's more than Joe's tease, girl. Right, Tanya. She said, hell, the mayor knew that they was about what they was about to no, she said, hell, the mayor knew they was about to take his keys as well. Child. Well, you know the key to New York. New York! Shout out to New York. You know that key get passed around like Evelyn Lozier. Girl, everybody get that key. They'll give you that key Monday, Friday, they repossessing it. Saturday they got a new key ceremony. Girl, New York, y'all is different. I love my people in New York, but y'all different. Girl, somebody get a new key. No, the same key. Somebody get the same. Girl, every 2 weeks we have a new key ceremony. I don't understand it. I don't really get it. Girl, they give you that key Monday. You take your pictures. Oh, take the pictures. I got my key to the city. Oh my God, it's going to be great. Girl, Thursday evening, yeah, let me get that back, partner. What happened? No, run that back. Run me that key. And then you give them the key back Thursday evening. Saturday morning, you watch the news. It's a new bitch with the same key. New bitch, same key. What's up? Girl, this is a lot. New York, y'all different. Y'all are, shout out to New York. Y'all a different breed of people. Y'all a different breed of people in New York. So yeah, it wouldn't bother me, or it wouldn't be crazy if we realize that they are recycling the mail key too. Adams need to step down. Let me tell y'all something. And I know this is more than Joe's tease, but I'm gonna say this and we're gonna get into the show. Eric Adams need to step down. Brandon Johnson need to step. No, I'm lying. I was gonna say they need to step. No, I'm gonna say it and then I'm gonna tell you why and why not. Adams, all them black mayors, hell, Diddy, Toya in New Orleans, she needs to step down. The mayor of Atlanta step down. All these Negro mayors need to step down. And let me tell you why. Because they don't realize that they are being used to be the face of all the demise happening around the world. They know that they're being used, but they don't realize the long-term effect of them being used. Because see, they know they're being used for this BS, but they getting compensated. So it's not that big of a deal. But they don't understand how long-term this is going to be bad for not just them, but for Black Americans. Because then when we go to holler about leadership, they're going to go right back to these folk and say, well, when you had Eric Adams in there, look at what happened. Keisha Bottoms too. When you had Toya, T.D. in there, look what happened. When you had Brandon, you see what I'm saying? Now, If anybody knows anything about government, and we about to get into the show, you guys like the video, Keisha Lance Bottoms too, because she was over there in cahoots with Tippy Tip. To be completely honest, I started wondering if she was down there at the Freakhogs. And she was a ski weed. Wasn't she a Delta or something? Nevertheless, you know, anybody who knows anything about politics, local politics, you know that mayors don't make no decisions. Let's start there first. Mayors don't make no decisions. Never did, never will. They like Diddy saying that he owns the rock. They just let them say that. You know what I'm saying? Mayors don't make no decisions. The governor has the power most people think the president has. That might have went over a lot of y'all heads, so I'm gonna say it one more time. The power that you think the president has actually lies in your governor. He's the one, or she's the one, okay, that's running around here doing all of these things, or saying and doing. All these mayors is just faces for it. It's almost like there's a manager and then a supervisor. Your governor is your manager, and all these mayors are your supervisors. So what they do is, and whenever they're going to pass some old dirty politics and do some old horrible things, they don't want it to fall back on them. So they put somebody who looks like me and you in place of that, or in those seats. So whenever things go left, because they will, they can always point the finger back to who? You. That's literally what it is. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you, Kelly. Kelly says, I like that mayor back in the day that on dope. They used him, like that mayor back in the day on dope. They used him as an excuse not to put back people in the office. That's exactly what I'm talking about. But this is the gag. I forget his name. Wasn't he up there in DC? What's that black mayor? They caught him in there smoking that peace pipe, but not the real one. That crack pipe in there and they had him on tape. This is the craziest part. He was actually Marion Barry. Thank you, Dante. He was actually good. He did good by black people. He actually did good by the black people of the city of DC. Now, yeah, he was on crack. Yeah, he might have been over there, offering favors to get him a little hit. But he actually did right by the people. But look, they know that. So what did they do? They wanted him up out of here, so they hurry up and expose the fact that he was on that hard, not that soft. And then they turned around and say, hey, it was a setup. Now, don't get me wrong. He was smoking. The nigga was smoking more crack than a big woman got ass. Do you hear me? He was smoking it. But the setup came in was they wanted to tarnish his image so that somebody like him don't come back and do it again, or he himself. So what they did was throw him out there. They used his own teas against him, just like Diddy. Throw him out there, right? And then when they tried to come back with other mayors like him, not even just with skin color, but mayors like him, all they have to do is say no. Because remember the last time, look at Marion Barry. See what he did? No. And that's what they're doing with these mayors. So just keep that in mind. You guys like the video? Only 206 likes and 511 people in the building. Girl, what is going on? Like the video, as you should, Lil Red Jolly Pop. Yes. Now listen, we are past the point of voting just because the person is black. We have to vote for a black person, or a person, period, who's actually doing something for the people. My city of New Orleans, they got it wrong with Toya. T.D. as we call her. T.D. is a horrible mayor, but T.D. like to have fun, and she's second line, and she be at the club. That's all it takes for New Orleans. And I'm not dragging New Orleans, but I'm just saying it's the truth. And it's really like that for a lot of our mayors. But ultimately, we need to move past that and start actually voting for policy, because the local policies are the ones that really matter. But let's get into it. Listen, we got a few things to discuss. We already discussed what we're going to talk about. Let's start off with, Cardi B had her baby. Barty had her baby, y'all. Maybe she'll get a little bit more pigmentation back in her skin. Because we all know she around there looking like she play on the cast of doggone of a horror film, or damn, she looked like she one of them girls, you know, that from the vampire movies and the werewolf movies. You know, she don't have no pigmentation. And look at you know what, black people, y'all get on my nerves. Let me tell you why. Niggas dragging her for being so pale, looking like damn Wednesday Addams. And look at black people. Well, she's pregnant. What do you expect? She's pregnant, stupid. That's why she's pale. No, bitch. We done all been pregnant. I ain't never turned into Casper the Friendly Ghost. Twilight. That's the movie I was looking for. I've been pregnant and I ain't never turned into Twilight. Not Twilight. To Casper the Friendly Ghost. She is pale because that baby, first of all, sucked everything out of her, and we got to see the real Barty. She can't get in the tan bed, girl. She can't get in the tanning bed. She got to get up. Okay? And now that she can't get in that bed, now you can see through her skin. See why I told y'all, look, you was going with it where I was going. See why I told you these people are of the milk community? Y'all thought I just was hating. Y'all thought I was just hating. Y'all really thought I just was on some hating stuff. I be telling y'all the truth, even if it's in a joke. She is a skim milk. She is, and I'm only giving skim milk because milk is still milk. But I say skim milk because they not as whole milk as the whole milk. You get what I'm saying? That girl is not black. I don't care what she say about it. I don't care how coarse her hair is or seems to be online. That girl is not black. That is a clear conquistador. Y'all ain't ready for that, dude. Y'all ain't ready for that. Light-skinned women get pregnant and don't get that pale. That girl looked like a star of Twilight. She looked like she starred in the movie. Every time I seen that, I was saying, I would cry every day waiting for you. Girl, what is going on? I literally was over there singing it. For 1,000 years. Love you for 1,000 more. It just gave me those type teas. But, you know, shout out. She done had the baby. I don't know what it is. A little boy. I didn't check. But she had her baby, y'all. She had her baby. Hopefully she can get back in the tanning bed ASAP rocket. I don't know if that's going to affect her breast milk, but we need somebody stacked to the place to get her a doggone tanning bed because the girl looked depleted. Do you hear me? But anyway, let's get into Cardi with her baby, y'all. And guess who was back? Well, of course, he should have been back. But her husband, Offset, was back. I thought he was going to be at the beginning of the hospital room, but give it time because she just had the baby. I thought when the live came on or when the video came on, oh, it's a girl? Okay. I thought when the video came on, Offset was going to be at the door of the hospital like this. With flowers all over the hospital, balloons. The doctors can't even come in and do their job. They got tulips hanging from the ceiling. You know how Offset them do. But it seemed like they was a bit passive this time. Maybe he's gonna have the house. Y'all keep me posted. Let me know whenever Cardi go home, because I want to see Offset down like this. Maybe he waiting for Christmas. Maybe he waiting for Christmas. Let's just go with that. He's gonna do it. He's waiting on Christmas. London said the budget is dwindling. Oh my God. That's a shame. Girl. Thank you, Born and Queen, for being a member for 1 month. Love you, Vu, and all that you do. Oh, thank you. Love you too, Mama. Tanya said he couldn't get the Party City fast enough. Girl, I could have swore when I seen the video he was going. But he might be waiting on Christmas. You know, Christmas is a bigger it's a bigger holiday. So maybe he waiting for Christmas to have all he gonna have Santa Claus waiting at the door and all of that. Hey Shima, let's get into Cardi having her baby girl. Cardi had a little girl. What's the little girl name? Y'all know the little girl name? Look at her. Look. Oh, at least the baby got more pigment than her. Look. Congratulations are in order to Cardi. You are a 3-time baby mama and a wife all in one. Girl, you can't make this up. Shout out to Cardi though. The baby, I know the baby gonna be cute. She makes some cute kids. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Cardi. Cardi had her baby. Hold on. There's more. This her and the baby. Look at her. Oh. Look like she ready to say, I want to suck your blood. You know what I'm saying? Girl, poor Cardi. Cardi, congratulations on the new baby. Congratulations on the brand new baby. Ain't that nice, y'all? You know, one thing about it, you know, I'm here for women having their churn and all of that. I'm here for it. Oh yeah, somebody said, can we get a Tyrese congratulations? Let's do that. Cardi, you had your baby. You still a single mother, but I think the dollhouse wants me to let you know that we say congratulations. Cute up, Tyrese.
Congratulations! Oh my God.
Oh Lord, that's what Barty Gang saying. Every time she get pregnant or get back with Offset. See, every time she get back with Offset and she get pregnant and all Barty Gang be like, you need to leave him, Cardi. And she get online and be like, I hate Barty Gang. Y'all the reason I'm stressed out. I hate all of you. Then they be like, we sorry, Cardi. And then she be like, just say congratulations. And here go Barty Gang.
Congratulations! Oh my God.
Cause look, you know she gonna cuss y'all ass out. Y'all Barbs, what is it? Not Barbs, Barties. What her people is? What not the Barbs, that's Nicki. Oh, what's the Barbs? Who them people is? Girl, y'all better thank y'all lucky stars. Y'all better tread light. Tread light. Listen, tread light, Barty Gang. That's y'all name. Tread light. Y'all come on here with that ugly ass shit. This time talking about Cardi, we don't like the fact that Offset at the office. She gonna cuss y'all out as she always do. Tell you how much she hates you. She's gonna tell you that y'all are nothing, and then she's gonna force y'all to say another congratulations, and it's gonna be y'all.
Congratulations! Oh my God.
Shout out the Barty Gang, I guess. Thank you for gifting 5 memberships, TD. My TD gave us 5 memberships. Why? You got a membership, Ashanti, London, Amber, and did I miss somebody? Oh, Bree. Thank y'all. Y'all new members again. I think somebody said that they was renewed. Shout out. See how TD be just, you know. Hell yeah, she lighter than the Kardashians. Listen. And them heifers like that too. See, y'all got to be mindful of this. They like that too. The only thing is they still getting a tanning bed when they pregnant. They not like the rest. You know what I'm saying? They still getting in the tanning bed when they pregnant. Girl, the Kardashians be like, F this baby, child. I'm not going outside looking like Twilight. No, ma'am. Listen, they will spray paint themselves. This how you know. That's her name, Belle from Twilight. Look, this how you know. This how you know. Remember, Kim had that fight with Courtney. Remember, Courtney bat the piss out of her. Remember when they were sitting in the house and Kim was like, me and Chloe got the work ethic, and Mama already know that we are gonna go to work, but Courtney, you don't want to go to work. You don't want to do nothing. Wooty wham wham. Remember? And then Courtney said, keep playing with me and I'm going to bat the piss out you. And I'm just translating in black terms. You know what I'm saying? She said, keep playing with me. No, yeah. So Kim told Courtney, you know, me and Chloe, Mama could really rely on us. But you, Courtney, bitch, you don't want to do nothing but just stay at home and be a stay-at-home mom. And that's not how they go. And Courtney said, Kim, keep playing with me and I'm going to bat the piss out you. And Courtney said, Kim said, first of all, I'm just saying you don't work. And Courtney said, say it one more time and I'm going to bat the piss out you. And Kim was like, but you don't work. And then remember Courtney got up and commenced to batting the piss out of out of Kim. What did Chloe say? Chloe would looked at that wall because you know Chloe a neat freak. Chloe went and looked at that wall and said, oh my God, there's tan all over my wall. Remember she was trying to get it out, girl. Courtney went hurry up and got a wet towel. Remember? She went hurry up, got that wet towel and was trying to wipe that. Them hoes will spray paint. Girl, the spray paint probably worse than the tanning bed. Poor child in the wounds, sniffing all kind of paint, coming out high as the cost of living. But them Kardashians don't care. They not coming outside looking like Barty. See, Barty different. She a different breed. She a hood girl, though. The Kardashians not hood. They not coming out there like that. Girl, they will go get in that thing and put a mask on, an N95, and do this and let them people spray them before they come out here and show y'all that they translucent. Let's talk about it. But, you know, Barty turned into Bella. Shout out to Barty and Bella. You know what I'm saying? She did. Courtney beat the piss out of me. But, you know, Courtney is the oldest. Why did Kim, and then Kim don't fight? It looked like Courtney don't fight neither, but it looked like if Courtney had to fight, she could fight her way out the corner. Kim looked like she never swung a lick on nobody. Remember Chloe was making fun of her way back when it first came on, when Rob was skinny. And remember, she was talking about her Range Rover, and Chloe was like, all you care about is money. All you care about is money. And she walked out the door, and Chloe, I think she either pushed the door or was just like, girl, whatever, bye. And then Kim came back in there trying to swing that purse. Remember, she was trying to hit Chloe with that purse, and she was doing like this, trying to swing that purse. And girl, Chloe just put her hand back one time and grabbed her and was like, Kim, please. Please. Girl, it was so embarrassing. It was so embarrassing. Girl, it was a black purse. Yeah, Invader. Girl, Kim with the coming back in there because she was mad because they were making fun of her. She was talking about her Range Rover. I think she wanted a new one or something happened. I can't remember. I was on the first episode. I was there. I was huge in reality TV. That's why my bio says reality TV queen. I was huge. I was there. Girl, Chloe said, girl, all you care about is your money, whatever. And Kim came back in there with that black person with her. Missing every lick, and it was going buku slow. And Chloe just put her hand back and grabbed the person, grabbed her arm, and was like, Kim, you need to stop it. And Kim was like, no, I'm sick and tired of you and Rob always making fun of me. And I'm just sitting here saying, Kim, don't fight because you can't. So that's why Courtney whipped that ass, as she should. Courtney whipped that ass. She sure did. She sure did. She whipped that ass. She did. I mean, it was still a bad fight, but, you know, nevertheless. Now, back to Bella. Bella had her baby. Barty gang, Bella had her baby. And we hoping and praying that she get a little more skin, a little more melanin in her skin. Now here, like I said, let's get Bella back up here. Let's get Bella back up here. Now, Bella had her baby, and again, I can kind of see maybe the melanin is coming back in, or not melanin. Pigmentation could be coming back in, but then again, she probably used a filter on not Snapchat, Instagram. But look, it gets crazier. So now look at the baby. Look at Culture. She grown. Look at her. She grown. Look how Cardi looking at her family. Barty gang, if y'all think that lady not taking her husband back, bitch, please. Look at how she gazing. Typically, the husband supposed to gaze at his wife and the new babies like this. You know what I'm saying? It's supposed to be the husband in the hospital watching his wife who just gave birth to his seed and his other kids with the seed. And he's supposed to gaze at her like, I'm the luckiest man on earth. Not like this. Not with Cardi and them. Cardi is gazing at the churn and the nigga. So beware. If it ain't going to be when she come home from the hospital, Christmas, expect Offset at the end of the stairs, down at the bottom of the staircase like this. Mark my word. Tag me, send it to me so we can get into it. You know what I'm saying? But look at Culture. She grown. Culture sitting like she's been here before. And what's the little boy name? Couture? What's the churn name? Culture into Couture? What's the little boy name? Y'all said it one time before. I don't keep up with Cardi. But Culture and Couture is in their, meeting they new sister. Yeah, it's a little girl. Oh, Wave. I'm sorry, y'all. Wave. My bad. That's another thing. Listen, he done did this 7 times. Who just said that? This ain't his first rodeo, girl. And you know what bothers me with women? Let me say this with women. Y'all fake. Women, we fake. We fake as hell. You know why? It was Camilla said that. You know why we fake? We'll sit up there and take these photos, these like this the first baby this boy done had. Girl, this boy got 8, 9 children. And we want to schedule photo shoots. We want to gaze off into their eyes. Girl, you think that little boy, you think Offset give a damn about having another baby? He done did it so many times. Girl. Women love doing that. Go and get a nigga with 12 kids. And then when you get pregnant, now you won't be down at the photo shoot with y'all hands like this on the navel, on the belly button. Your hand right here, his hand on top of yours. You know what I'm saying? Y'all want to do it, and it just be bothering me because I be like, girl, he got 9 kids already. Matter of fact, his oldest, he's a grandfather. Like, what are we doing? He's a grandfather. Why is you in the pictures like this the first baby? No, ma'am. That don't go like that. Sending out invites for the sip and see. Girl, what is we doing? Girl, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, they could deliver the damn baby by themselves. They done seen so many babies pop out the cooch. So anyway, Couture and Culture was there with their little sister, and we got more. Hold on.
I think she's hungry. She's sucking my nipple.
So lactate.
I can't do that. Wait. I think she's hungry. She's sucking my nipple.
So lactate.
I can't do that. Wait. I think she's hungry. She's sucking my nipple.
Look, pale. Listen, Bella almost as white as them sheets. Y'all see Bella? Bella is the same color as the sheets. Look. Lord, please, somebody bring a tanning bed to the room. Bella is white as them sheets. Oh my God. And this the Afro Latina? This the Afro Latina. And Offset talking about the baby trying to suck on his nipples. He ought to be used to that too. Not from his churn, from them. You feel what I'm saying? Girl, Bella need to stop. Bella, girl, what is we doing, Bella?
So lactate.
I can't do that. Wait. I think she's hungry. She's sucking my nipple.
So lactate.
I can't do that. Wait.
Oh, skin time. What they call it, skin to skin? Oh, look at a proud father getting skin to skin time. You know, when I had my child in 2001, they ain't tell me nothing about no skin to skin time. Even though I held my baby, I didn't even want my baby to go back to the doggone to the nursery. I slept with my baby. I was like, oh no. But I'm just saying, they didn't tell us about skin to skin time. Yeah, her name Bella. Kay, where you been at? You talking about Barty? Hell yeah, her name Bella. Have you seen how white she was? Girl, please. They do look real family-like. They do look a little family-like. She gonna be back with her nigga. She gonna be back with her nigga. Give her 24 hours. Oh. She probably shouldn't have wore a black wig. I think the black wig makes it worse. She really looked more pale with the black wig. You know what I'm saying? Shout out, congratulate Cardi, Barty, us down at the dollhouse. We wanted to tell you that we are happy for you in all your endeavors with your child. You got a new baby. Hope you got a new nanny. And we want to just say congratulations from the dollhouse. So the dollhouse is dedicating this straight to Bella Barty, and Couture, Culture, and Creation. I'm gonna just say that's the new baby name. These are the churn name for anybody who's unaware. Couture, Culture, and Creation. Congratulations to Couture, Culture, and Creations from the dollhouse. Congratulations, Faye.
Congratulations! Oh my God.
Congratulations from the dollhouse, from Voodoo Doll TV and the dollhouse. The dollhouse, the dolls and dimes of the dollhouse just wanted you to know that we are giving you our sincerest congratulations to Bella, Culture, Couture, and Creation. We not worried about off cheat. We just gonna stick with Bella, Culture, Couture, and Creation, okay? Okay, now let's move on. Wait, is there any more? I think that's it we got on Cardi. She trended since she done shitted that baby out. Hold on, let me make sure. You know, she's a proud mommy. I'm pretty sure postpartum is gonna hit in about 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Because once that nigga leave, once she get home and he down at the bottom of the steps doing certain things, and then she wake up midday or middle of the night to feed Creation, and she realized that nigga ain't there, and she know he with that bitch. Yeah, that postpartum gonna hit her hard. Congratulations, Cardi. Congratulations, Bella. Now let's move on. Now we have to get into let's get into Shannon Sharpe. Let's get into Shannon Sharpe, you guys. You guys, Shannon Sharpe is he was caught yesterday. We talked about this yesterday. He was caught going live on Instagram, right? But in the midst of Creation with a K. Creation with a K. Yes, it's Creation. Culture, Kulture. What's the other one? Couture, Kour. However you spell couture. And then Creation with the K. Yes, ma'am. I gave the baby the name. Congratulations. I gave the baby the name. Now listen. So Uncle Shannon had went live and he was doing a lot of frivolous activities on live. Turns out he was getting them a little boo. You know what I'm saying? But the gag was, it literally lasted like 1 minute and 51 seconds. Do you understand the level of get me out of here I would be if I was with a man for 1 minute and 51 seconds? Now I would be torn because I would be like, dang, that's my snapback good, ain't it? But then I would feel like this nigga really played with me. Oh, it was 1 minute and 16 tweeted? My bad. I forgot the first 30 seconds was him positioning the video. Shame. But anyways, so shortly after, what's his name? Shay came out, or his account came out and said that, hey y'all, my Instagram got hacked. And so we all saying, and we talked about this yesterday, boy, go lay down. That's not true. Your Instagram did not get hacked. And it was like, yes, it did. Yes, it did. No, it did not. Okay. So anyway, Shannon went on to his podcast later on yesterday with Ocho Cinco. Ocho Cinco wanted me. And basically he came clean and said that was his team. His Instagram did not get hacked. He said that was his team trying to like jump in front of it. He said, but he did want to come out here and tell y'all that he just threw the phone on the bed. And somehow the phone went to Instagram Live. He said, because I ain't never been on Instagram Live, so I don't even know how to do it. Negro, please. You should have just let the people say that your phone got hacked. Good old boy Shannon, stop playing in our face. Please. Stop doing that. Let me tell you something. I was in that live yesterday. Girl, they had 171,000 comments in that live yesterday. No. It was 71,000 in the comments. No, it was like over 100,000. It was over 100,000 people in that live yesterday on Nightcap or whatever they call it. And I'm not going to lie. I didn't like that he basically made fun of it. I mean, it's cool that he made fun of it if another person wasn't involved. But we don't know who Michelle is right now. But we will find out later. You know, the internet gonna internet. And the fact that he was gloating about it, that was it was a bit much for me. Let's get into, look at some of the things he had to say. Hold on.
I'll get it in. Real talk. Hell, it was me being a healthy, active male. I mean, y'all thought I was bull jiving. Hey, I'll get it in. Real talk. Hell, it was me being.
I just got to be honest. Again, we don't know who the young lady is, so it's different. The jokes were on the creepy side, wasn't they, Lady Libra? We don't know who she is, so it's not that big of a deal. But when and if we are to find out who this woman is, the fact that he was making jokes about this type of stuff, it was kind of like, it wasn't bad, but it just wasn't good. You know what I'm saying? It just wasn't. And then it's another thing too. Nigga, you mean to tell me you growling all in my goddamn ear and you last a minute and 16 seconds? Girl, I would have kicked that nigga in his girl. A minute and 16 seconds. And you growling? That nigga would have to be the biggest trick this side of the Mississippi for me to ever come back. If that nigga ain't spending no money, I'm not coming back. I don't care who he is. I don't care if he on TV. This nigga gotta be paying my bills. This nigga gotta be buying me, flying me out. This nigga gotta be treated. For a nigga to be a minute and 16 seconds, you better be the best. I'm talking about not a flaw on your outside of that. Do you hear me? Other than that, he would never see me again. Shannon Sharpe would, if he was a minute and 16 seconds and you growling, nigga, I hope you had fun. I hope you enjoyed it. Because this is the last time, do you hear me? You will ever see me again. Now, if he's spending money and breaking bread and flying me out and getting me gifts and, you know, calling me on random saying, hey, I thought about you, thought you might need this, then I'll stick out the minute and 16 seconds. You know what I'm saying? I stick it out. You know, I like me a medium ugly nigga. Shannon is hard ugly though. Shannon Sharpe is a hard ugly. I like a medium ugly nigga. But if he got money and he like to spend it, then we'll discuss it. You know what I'm saying? But ultimately, you gotta be a upstanding, a stand-up nigga. Do you hear me? For a minute and see, you will never see me again. Ever. Ever. It's like sounding like Mufasa. Get out my ear with that ugly ass. Girl, you mean, matter of fact, first of all, the moan really got me. But then for him to growl and be done in a minute and 6, I would say, get your ugly ass off of me. Get off of me. Get off of me. That would have been me. Get off of me. Fuck. I would have been so mad. Growling in my ear, you let, girl. I'll give you something to growl about when I kick you behind them. Let me stop. Thank you, Cosmic Sun Soul, for the super chat. Shay looked like a strong Miss Nutter. I was scared. And do. He do look like Miss Nutter. Girl, minute and 16 seconds, you in my ear growling like that, nigga. Nigga, I'll take the black hand side of my hand. Nigga, please, stop playing with me. Thank you, Esther, for being a member for 2 months. I's married now. Now I'm lying. Hey, Voodoo. Hey, boo. I'm about to say congratulations, girl. Cosmic Sun Soul, thank you for being a member for 3 months. Shannon traumatized us as well. Yes, he did, because I'm traumatized. Matter of fact, we might do a class action lawsuit. Sade, thank you for the super chat. It's possible they put Shannon Sharpe through a humiliation ritual. Child, this wasn't a good one. This wasn't a good one. They could have did better than this. Because the way they was over there, and I get it, it's guy talk, but the way they was over there in that live, all them men was like, that's right, Unc. That good job, Unc. Good job, Unc. Girl, Shannon would have got on me for a minute and 16 seconds. Listen to me and listen to me good. The way I would have said, get off of me, and I'd have got up and grabbed my keys, grabbed my purse and my clothes, and was going out the door, he would have tried to come behind me talking about, wait, no, don't go. And this would have been me.
Yeah.
Hey.
You get your fucking hands off me.
But wait, Voo, I'm sorry. I was just excited. I didn't mean it. Please give me another chance. Let me rile back up No, nigga, get off of me.
Yeah.
Hey,
You get your fucking hands off me.
I'm not playing with nobody like that. Don't play with my time. Don't play with my time. Thank you, Macon's Finest, for the super sticker. Thank you so much. Talanda, thank you for being a member for 3 months. Boo played the Jamie Foxx and Denzel clip, Acorns. I just played it, girl. Listen. I just, I'm just built a little different. I'm just built a little different. I enjoy me a good. Let me stop because this ain't about me. Let's move on. So I wanted to show y'all another thing that he said. Hold on, that kind of like didn't really sit right with me. I was kind of like, ill. You know what I mean? Like, you really over here gloating about sleeping with this person, whoever she may be, as if we will never find out. But the fact of the matter is we will, because the internet always internets. And then they over there like making jokes and stuff, and it just wasn't, it wasn't a conversation for women to be in. I'll say that. For the men, it was funny, kiki, high five, slap. But for the women, unless you like identify with men and you hang around men all the time, it just wasn't, for that. But let's get into him explaining what had happened the other day. Look.
Shay Media event that happened today. Obviously, I'm embarrassed. Someone that is extremely, extremely private, and to have one of your most intimate details, the audio heard for the entire world to hear. I'm embarrassed for a number of reasons. People count on Shannon, Shay Media, Club Shay Nightcap, ESPN. There are a lot of people that count on at all times. Even when I'm behind closed doors, I still try to remain a level of, even when I'm behind closed doors, I still try to remain a level of professional, although I'm in the privacy of my own home. And I'm very disappointed in myself, not for the act. I think there are millions and billions of people of consenting age that engage in activities, but to have your most intimate detail on the audio to be heard, I'm disappointed in myself. I call them. I called my sister, my friends. Obviously, my friends reached out, but guys, this was not staged. Came in, I threw my phone. Staged. Came in, I threw my phone on the bed. Engaged in an activity. I did not know IG Live. I've never been on IG Live. I've never turned IG Live on, so I don't know how it works. And so, all of a sudden, my other phone is going off, and people are calling me FaceTime that I've never talked to a day in my life on FaceTime. And it didn't. I'm like, why are y'all calling me FaceTime? And after a while, Jamie, and he says, Shannon, you on IG Live. I'm like, doing what? I'm like, what am I on IG Live for? I ain't hit no IG Live button. He says, on IG Live for? I ain't hit no IG Live button. He says, they can hear. I'm like, so now, Ocho, I say ask for patience. He said they can hear. And now I'm starting to get agitated again because you called me and say I'm on IG Live when I know I didn't click myself on IG Live. And he said they can hear me. I said, hear me doing what? He said, it sounds like you were having sex. Man, my heart sank.
Ugh.
It dropped.
Oh, God. Oh, my God. Shannon Sharpe, you must think we crazy. You must think we crazy. This nigga lying through them veneers.
It's survival. I guess somebody lied. Smells like somebody lied.
Negro, please. Oh, I was so... I couldn't do nothing, but I threw my phone on the bed. Even if you're scrolling on Instagram, there's still steps to going on IG Live. You don't just, I'm scrolling on Instagram all the time. If I'm scrolling and I go to throw my phone, 99.999% of the time, a live is not going to pop up. Shannon, you did this on purpose. Shannon, you did this on purpose. What was this for? Is this to make you more viral so people could watch? Are the numbers going down since Cat? What is going on? Are the numbers going down since Cat and you trying to get your foot back in the door? Because I ain't gonna lie. I know Ocho Cinco so glad that happened. Girl, they had over 100,000 people in that chat last night. Girl, I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. They had over 100,000 people in that live last night, and I was one of them. Just looking. Oh, Shannon, Uncle Shay. Uncle Shay, you full of crap. Now that's how he started it, right? And you would think like, oh, okay, he's remorseful. You know, he didn't mean it. Today. Hold on. He was remorseful. He didn't mean it. You know, y'all stall him out. That's what you would think, right? Not at all. Well, he then commenced to making jokes. Let's get into this joke he was making over there talking with Ocho Cinco wanted me. Ocho Cinco wanted me. I want my alarm clock to say that when I wake up in the morning. Instead of my thing going, I want to say, Ocho Cinco wanted me. Ocho Cinco wanted me. And I want, if I snooze it, the next one to be Evelyn patting her coochie. I think that's a good alarm clock. Let's get into it.
What was I saying, Ocho? What was
I was thinking of all Michelles that it could possibly be. I'm thinking Michelle Pfeiffer. You know, I'm thinking K. Michelle. I'm thinking I'm trying to think of other Michelles that I would know and think of that of somewhat of a high tier, top tier, high caliber type women that you would give an opportunity to bungee jump in like that and be able to say some of the things that you were saying. You know, is it?
What was I saying, Ocho? What was I saying? I ain't hear.
You was like you gonna take this dick. Now I'm just saying I ain't never heard you talk like that. I ain't never heard you talk like that. Now what we do got to work on is ain't nothing wrong with your hips. You know, but we got to work on your cardio because you was breathing heavy. You shouldn't be breathing that heavy. You shouldn't be breathing that heavy. So we got to work on your cardio. So
Ocho,
when you lift weights, we got to get you on the cart. Hit the
Ocho,
treadmill first.
Ocho, real talk, though, Ocho, your boy. Hey, Ocho, I was already knee deep for about 25.
Right. I mean that you were kind of short too in there too, huh? I mean you was about what a minute 5 seconds.
Oh no.
No.
Hey, this ain't no YouTube short, boy. This is a full feature.
Okay,
come on, Ocho. Come on now. Don't do that.
Something in my spirit and in my heart tells me Ocho got a big old house. Something about a long, skinny, dark-skinned nigga, kind of medium ugly. They be having big old houses. For the look, even for the tips he was giving them, we got to get you on some cardio. You know, because you was breathing a little heavy. You shouldn't have breathed that heavy. I said, yeah, No wonder Evelyn got her head smashed in. Sound about right. Yeah, them tall, skinny, dark-skinned niggas. If y'all in the chat, y'all know I ain't lying. Them tall, dark-skinned, skinny niggas. You gotta be tall, skinny, and dark-skinned. I'm telling you how it go. Go debate your mom. If tall, dark-skinned, and skinny, girl, that little meat pistol packing like an AR-15. Do you hear me? Girl, them the ones make you want to fight them. Them the ones when they don't answer the phone, you ready to fight. They could be at work. I don't care. I'm ready to fight. Yeah, he ate corn. Look, they could be at work, girl, in a meeting. I don't care. You're not answering that phone. I'm coming around there. Nigga, I'll get you fired. The fuck? Girl, yeah. What we talking about? That little meat pistol be meeting, huh? Go ahead on meat. But anyways, listen, because this is not about Ocho. What I was saying was, look at Elizabeth holler, yes, God. Girl, I ain't lying. Somebody stop me when I start lying. I ain't lying. What's up? I'm telling you, girl, I'm telling them be the niggas, girl, they could be in I don't care where they at. If you're not answering by the third ring, I'm on my way around there. Don't worry about it. I'm just gonna be on my way. But you know I'm in a hospital. I'm in a coma. I'm just on my way. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna just come around there and see just to make sure. Them type of niggas. You know what I'm saying? Ocho Cinco one me. Ocho Cinco one me. Hey. Look, girl, them little meat pistols don't play. Them little meat pies. Oh my God. Oh, I'm getting chills thinking about it. Them little meat pies don't pay. I'm telling you. I know it. I know the structure of the nigga that's attached to the meat pistol. That's the structure. That's the structure. But anyway, this ain't about Ocho Cinco and Ocho Cinco on me. But anyways, this is about Shannon. Talking about he was already knee deep in for 25 minutes. Negro, please. Shannon Sharpe is in shape. He lifts weights. But Ocho was right. You don't have no stamina, my guy. You was in there for a minute and 16 seconds. You was in there for a minute and 16 seconds. I know what I know. I know what I know. Skinny, dark, and bald, crash out mode. Girl, call me crash test dummy. Do you hear me? I am the duck goose. And when it comes, look, see that skinny, dark skin and bald? I'm Bella Barbie, waiting on him to come down at the bottom of the stairs. Look, get me up here. Listen, bald head, skinny, tall, with the meat pistol. I'm Bella, waiting on him down at the end of the stairs. And is. And what? What's up? Yeah, it is. I know I told you he cheated. I know I told you he stole out my purse. I know I told you he hacked my account and took my money, but I don't care. It don't matter. He stole my identity and bought a car and got arrested. I don't care. But this isn't about me. I was saying all that to say, Uncle Shannon Sharpe, you need to go do some cardio. You really do. He is in shape. He do lift weights, but he don't have no stamina, my guy. He might need him a little gas station pill, a honey pack or something. But he need to do, a little cardio or something so he can keep up, because I ain't gonna lie, girl, I wouldn't have been able to make it. But let's move on. I don't want y'all around here saying wooty wooty wham wham. You know what I'm saying? Let's move on. Now, let's get into Dawn Richards. So Dawn girl, she suing Diddy. We talked about that yesterday. She's suing Diddy. She said that it was inhumane environments and all of that. Let's get her up here. Look, this is Dawn. This is the old Dawn. Now, Dawn is the girl. Hold on. Let me switch the tab. Dawn is the girl from New Orleans, allegedly. She's the girl from New Orleans. And she was in the group Danity Kane. When Aubrey and all of them wanted to quit, Dawn stayed. Did y'all know that? Dawn stayed. That's why I remember it was Diddy Dirty Money. Remember Dirty Money? They had one song. And he said dirty money in another song. And that was the end of that. Okay. Dawn stayed and everybody was like, oh my God, she's a traitor. If your group is telling you that this nigga is this, that, and the third, what is you sticking around for, Dawn? You know what I mean? I ain't gonna lie. I was thinking like that too. Like, girl, is you smashing on Diddy? Like, what is going on? Because she remember at one point, everywhere he went, she was right there. So I was just like, girl, is you smashing Diddy? You supposed to stand with the group. Oh, there you go, London. Thank you for the clarification. Her people from New Liberia, but she's from the NO. Gotcha. Say less. Gotcha. Say less. Say less. Diddy was the reason her and Q broke up. Oh, she had to be one of the side chicks. That's what I was thinking back then. I don't know. I just think that I know back then that's what I was thinking, because I didn't understand if everybody in the group got a problem with this man, why she don't? Like, what's so different about her? I was like, she must be smashing him. That's the only thing I can think of. She have to be smashing him, because what other reason would somebody stay with somebody that's been, that was cursing them out and doing them dirty? But nevertheless, she sued Diddy, and we went over some of the documents, right? I want to get into another document. Do I need to save this? Yeah, let me save this so I can blow it up, because I can't see this. But another piece of the document, documents have been floating around from the lawsuit itself. And I wanted to get into this document so we can get into it, because more tea is coming out. And then after that, we're going to get into what the people is trying to see, girl. The people is pulling up receipts, girl. The people pulling up receipts, good and bad. We got to be honest. Now, listen, we got to be fair and impartial with this. I'm not doubting her story. I believe whatever she said, whatever she said happened, especially knowing this Diddy, I believe it without a doubt, without a shadow of a doubt. But people is raising their eyebrows at her. Let's get into it. But let's get into this lawsuit, another document from this lawsuit first, then we're going to get into it. Paragraph 68. In the weeks and months leading up to Bad Boy Interscope deal, Mr. Combs had frequent meetings with producers and CEO of Interscope Records, Jimmy Iovine. I think we read this one when she was talking about, and his friend was there. We read that one. Hold on. I thought this was another one. Hold on. I thought this was another one, but it's the same one. But basically, what this document is talking about, is it this one? Yeah. As part of the agreement, Bad Boy. This is the one we talked about. But basically, what was happening was, this is where they spoke about how she went to dinner. It was Diddy, Neo, and Usher, and a bunch of other people, and he had done punched Cassie in the stomach in front of Interscope Records, Jimmy Iovine, and all them people, and nobody said nothing. And they still went on with the deal. We read this yesterday. It's 55 pages. Yes, girl. Yes, it is. We talked about this yesterday, right? So a lot of people were just like, oh my God, this is heinous. Like, she talked about it in the article, but it wasn't that, that really crazy. So a lot of people was like, this is insane. This man needs to be under the jail. And we all agree to that. He definitely needs to be under the prison, without a doubt. But more recently here, people were bringing out the fact that, they were bringing out the fact that she had done some interviews in the past, and she was on there talking about, I got another document, y'all. I got another one. Let's go over here. I don't think I read this one. I don't think I read this one. Did I? I don't know if I read it, but I'll read it again. This is another section of the lawsuit. You guys like the video if you haven't already. Leave Robert Kelly out. She said he needs to be in the same cell with R. Kelly. To be completely honest, free Kelly. Ain't got no music, man. Or at least let him have his. You know what? I'll compromise. We don't have to free R. Kelly. Can he have a studio in the cell? I'm just saying. We ain't got no music out here. Can he get a studio down at the cell? I'm just saying. We got to do some sacrificing here now. Now look at this paragraph said. Diddy/Dirty Money Mr. Combs subjects Miss Richard to labor trafficking and oppressive working conditions. In or around the fall of 2009, Diddy/Dirty Money had been recording the song Love Comes Down. Upon information and belief, Mr. Combs continued to use drugs that caused him to remain awake for prolonged periods of time. Oh, he was rolling. He was on them. He was geeked up. He was rolling. He was geeked up. When he was awake, he would demand that Miss Richard and Miss Harper record in the studio, where they would spend 3 to 4 consecutive days recording without a break to eat or sleep. Bitch, please. Mr. Combs required Miss Richard and Miss Harper to remain at his home, plural, continuously denying the opportunity to return to the hotel rooms for the breaks. The degree of control Mr. Combs exercised over Miss Richard's daily life and basic needs exasperated the significant power imbalance and threatening atmosphere that ensured Miss Richard's compliance with his demands. I believe it. I believe it. I believe it. But girl, 3 to 4 days, girl, I'd have got fired because I'd have passed out. I gotta get my sleep. I'd have been on board saying, all right, I'm gonna stay up 3 to 4 days. Girl, night 1, 11 o'clock. He'd have came back in there, girl, and I'd have been snoring like one of the bears. Girl, what we talking about? Girl, I'd have been snoring my ass off, sounding like I got sleep apnea. Girl, what we saying? Girl, you better, I'm the only way I'm up, I must be geeked up too. We all rolling. Everybody in here rolling. I'm popped them a dolphin, a blue dolphin or something. We all got to be rolling. That's the only way I'm up. You feel what I'm saying? I ain't lying. That's the only way I'm staying up. Girl, you got to spike my drink or something. But you talking about just regular? Girl, please. Girl, I'm in there snoring. Girl, taking the paint off the walls. Girl, what we talking about? Girl, I'm peeling paint off walls when I get to snoring. I have a problem with my snoring. I ain't lying. By the time you come back to check on me, girl, you gonna hit me before you see me. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. But nevertheless, yeah, she is saying and alleging that he would keep them up for 3 to 4 days at a time. That is a lot. That is more than a lot. That is like slavery. That's slavery. What the hell? That's literal slavery. Like, what is going on? Now, I want to share y'all some of these interviews. So anybody from the city, y'all know Wild Wayne, right? Y'all know Wild Wayne. So she did an interview with Wild Wayne on 2 separate occasions. In one interview, she speaks highly of Diddy. In the other interview, she talks about some of the things she went through. So let's start with the one where she talks about some of the things that she went through over there playing with Diddy at the studio. Look.
Are you having sex with these guys? And they were the worst people ever. And I don't care if this is not. And I did not. I didn't know when Puff found out that I was still signed. I didn't know he wanted me. I just knew he was like, you're signed and that's illegal from the contract. So you going home. And every day after we would do a thing, he would bring me in and be like, I don't know what's going on, but they won't let you go. Are you having sex with these guys? Like, what's going on with this? And he was like, he'd be like, you're not even worth it. You going home. And I would go to my room and I would be waiting for them to send. And the next day I wouldn't get sent home. And he would do it every day. And I would literally be so stressed out. Like I was so skinny. My dad was stressed out because from what I heard, they were calling my dad, like, how do we get them out of this? So they were asking Puff for a lot of money. Right. To get me out of the contract. I didn't know any of this was going on. I just know he got me in and he kept telling me, I'm going to send you home. And he did that.
Did you want to punch him in the face?
No, because he did other things that were crazy that made me want to punch him. Like bringing us in a room and saying, you're ugly. Like you got to fix your face. Like wild stuff. Like Puff was but he was preparing us for what the industry would be. But if we would have done what we did in this time, Puff would have been crucified. Because you can't talk to women now. Like the levels of what he was saying was like, it was aggressive. It was really aggressive. It was crazy. And then the last day when I was about to pick the band, he made me change 12 times. And I didn't know why. Because I just knew I was going home. There would be no way that I didn't think he would buy a contract. I didn't know what was going on. And the reason why he's making me change is because he was going to pick me that whole time. But he made me feel like shit and be stressed out because he wanted to see if I would be off my game. If it would change me in any way, then he would be like, she's not worth it. I had no clue. I just thought he was like, trash.
He was trying to make you force your way out.
Right. And I just never.
And you didn't fold.
No, I I had no choice. I mean, when the last time anybody from New Orleans was ever had an opportunity? I kept.
What do you guys think? What are your thoughts? Now, this interview was kind of all over the place as far as what she was saying. Let me tell you why. Because she was telling us, she was detailing all the horrific things that she had to go through. But she was also low-key kind of like, but he was preparing me. Like, I didn't understand back then, but I understand now. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like, was he when I listened to that clip, I'm still asking the question. So was he bad or was he good? Or was he a little bit of both? Do you feel like the juice was worth the squeeze? Like, it's so many questions I have here. You know what I mean? And again, I'm not doubting anything she went through. I believe everything she said, because we know that the monster we speaking about here is a whole different type of time. So I get that. I'm just confused as a listener. Okay, so you telling me he would call you ugly, he would tell you fix your face, he had you changing 12 times, woot the wham wham. They was young. I have to take that into effect. She said her daddy was stressed out, she losing weight, everybody stressed out. But it was kind of like, but he was preparing me. I think that was the last part was like, okay, so now you've seen that. Now, in another interview with Wild Wayne, if y'all don't know who Wild Wayne is, he is a popular, like the most popular DJ in New Orleans on the Q93 radio station. Shout out to New Orleans. If you know, you know. But anyways, if y'all don't know who he is, he was like the radio person in New Orleans, like the radio person. Well, so I guess he got a podcast now. I don't know. I guess he got a podcast. I don't know. But anyway, so then there's another interview she did with Wild Wayne where she's speaking about not Wild Wayne, with another person. And this is what she had to say on it. Now, it's much different from what she said here. Now, this was an earlier podcast where she was speaking about Diddy. So look, let me set it up. In this podcast, this is prior to the one I just showed you. So in this podcast, this is what she had to say. And I'm just telling y'all what the people are bringing up.
Ever since you went independent, do you talk to Diddy?
Not as often as I'd like, but that's the homie forever.
Yeah.
People will never understand that relationship. You know, like people didn't know that Puff had bought me out of a contract prior to even getting on the show.
Really? So
I had loyalty to that, you know, and that's a respect that I understand that I loved my group, and I know that it wasn't I chose Puff over my group at the time. It was more of when someone does that, where I come from, you got to respect that on a large level. So I gave loyalty to him, and I think I'll never forget that. And
I want to pause really quickly. Somebody put it in the chat, and I was thinking the same thing. They was like, well, where's Aubrey? First of all, I told the people yesterday, Aubrey been speaking out on Diddy for years. Aubrey been, when Aubrey severed ties with Diddy, with that ugly ass shit, Aubrey went straight to the blog, straight to anybody who would hear and say, this man is a creep. He did that. He screwed us out of money. Remember, Aubrey and them quit or they got fired, but they had an issue with Diddy. She stayed. So when somebody say, I wonder why Aubrey ain't saying nothing, this is probably why. Because put yourself in the shoes of Aubrey. And I'm not victim blaming, but I got to be honest. If I'm Aubrey and me and her in a group, and I'm saying, girl, this man humiliating us, mentally manipulating us. Girl, we getting abused mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually. Girl, we got to go. And she looking at me probably saying, yeah, girl, you're right. And then when it's time for me to go, I leave and you stay. I resent you. Even if it didn't go like that. The point is we both had the same experience and you stayed. So if y'all wondering why y'all ain't heard much from Aubrey probably feel like get it how you live. And I can't blame Aubrey. I would feel the same way. I would literally feel the same way. I would not feel any different, because if me and you sharing a real jacked up experience and you know what I'm saying is true because you experiencing the same thing I'm experiencing, and then all of a sudden, irregardless of what he did for you, Irregardless, you know this nigga ain't shit. And we stronger if we band together than if I'm by myself. And then you stayed and went on and did X, Y, and Z. Aubrey probably said she got it. Because like I said, Aubrey has always came out and said that man wasn't shit. Aubrey been talking like that since after Danity came. Since literally after Danity came. So, yeah. I don't blame Aubrey from being like, yeah, I ain't fucking with it. Let her run that back though.
Wow. Prior to even getting on the show.
Really?
So I had loyalty to that, you know.
Let me say this too. Y'all think reality TV just got scripted with Housewives? Listen to what she said. He bought her out of her contract before she even got on the show. If anybody remember making the band, the prelims was, or the object was, you get these random people, remember? Random people that come in, they audition, and then you choose. That didn't go like that. He bought her out of her contract before the show even aired. So when she was on there auditioning, she already knew she was picked. Aubrey may not have known that. The other girls in Danity Kane or the other girls who auditioned may not have known that. But I could have told you that from my own experience. I went in this is a long time ago, but I did go and audition for American Idol. Thank God I didn't make it. I didn't make it because that was the year Fantasia was on, girl. I wouldn't stand a chance. But listen, I went and auditioned for American Idol, and I realized everybody who had real talent, they were not casting them. They were looking for the fools, like the people who gonna get up there and make a good show. And not only did they do that in New Orleans, I have a homeboy of mine who followed them to Houston, and they did that over there too. But then when you look at the show, you got all these viable people up there, and you just like, what the hell? Yes, it was at that moment I knew that it's a formula to this shit. So when she says, oh, he had already bought me out of my contract prior to the show, all these girls in there like me thinking you have a fair chance to audition, whole time you do not. He knows exactly who he gonna pick for the most part, and she was one of them. So yeah, I caught that. Let me let her run that back. She said he bought her out of the contract before she even got on the show. Look.
In that relationship, you know, like people didn't know that Puff had bought me out of a contract prior to even getting on the show.
So he already knew her. The game's rigged.
Really?
So I had loyalty to that, you know, and that's a respect that I understand that I loved my group, and I know that it wasn't I chose Puff over my group at the time. It was more of when someone does that, where I come from, you got to respect that on a large level. So I gave loyalty to him, and I think I'll never forget that. And my father and my mother, for what we gone through, we'll never forget that. And I think with all his crazy, I look at things like that as loyalty. So I was loyal to him, and I paid my dues back like a businesswoman should.
Right.
Until he said, okay, your dues are paid. And then I left. Not, I'm going to leave you after you did me something.
And then just.
And a solid. And then say, oh, by the way, thank you for buying out my contract, but now I'm going to go over here. I just never said anything about that.
I kept that contract.
And I never told anybody. I took all the hate that came with it, that people thought I had didn't choose my group. I just took it. Because it's a loyalty thing for me. It's a respect.
Absolutely.
You know, and I didn't want to get shelved. I didn't want to get like financially and business wise. It just wasn't smart.
Yeah.
So I wanted to pay my dues. So I did. And I always respect him for that.
Yeah. Wow, that's nice. What's the best advice he's ever given you?
I'm
sure there's a bunch.
He don't give advice. Puff is smart. He does it in his actions. He never sleeps. He has people always around him, and he pays attention to the pulse. He's a marketing man. Yeah. More than anything. And he's blessed with an ear. That's two very powerful things. Yeah. Right? And so if you're smart, you don't take advice, you pay attention. So I just paid attention, you know, and that's it. You know, it wasn't all perfect. It wasn't all great. Yeah. He's exactly what people say he is, but he's also, he gave me a shot. I don't have the story that you have. I have I got out alive. Yeah. And I got out with a business. and I don't have no bad stories. That was only support. So
Wow.
if you do good by other people, they'll do good by you.
I agree.
And so that's what I tried to do. I didn't do it perfectly. It probably was imperfect and it probably looked crazy and I probably made mistakes, and I totally did make mistakes along the way. But I did the best that I could.
But you've owned up to it.
Yeah.
You know what?
Hold on. I can't let her go by without addressing this. Let me run this back one more time and we're going to talk about it. Oh, shit. What did I do? Hold on. I done hit something wrong. We need to run this back. We have to talk about what she just said. Because I don't want that to go over y'all head. Because, and this is another reason why Aubrey probably saying, oh, well, get it how you live.
Ever since
Hold
you went
on. I want to run this back real quick. Listen to what she said. Because I'm listening. I'm not just hearing her. I'm listening to her reasoning in this interview. Look.
Forgiving you.
I'm
sure there's a bunch.
He don't give advice. Puff is smart. He does it in his actions. He never sleeps. He has people always around him and he pays attention to the pulse. He's a marketing man.
Yeah.
More than anything. And he's blessed with an ear. That's two very powerful things.
Yeah.
Right? And so if you're smart, you don't take advice, you pay attention. So I just paid attention, and that's it. It wasn't all perfect. It wasn't all great.
Yeah.
He's exactly what people say he is, but he's also, he gave me a shot. I don't have the story that you have. I have I got out alive.
Yeah.
And I got out with a business, and I don't have no bad stories. That was only support. So
boom. I don't have the story you have. Remember, she's talking about her group members. I got out alive and I got out with a business. I didn't stop at I got out alive. I need y'all to pay attention. Y'all got people, the loudest part be the most quiet. The part most people heard was, oh my God, I got out alive. I got out alive. She benefited from the situation. So not only did she get out alive, she got out with a business. So if you're smart, you don't take advice, you pay. This is the point. She was gaining from the abuse. It sounds horrible, but according to how she put it, yeah, he was fucked up. And she didn't say that in this interview. She kind of alluded to it. She said it in the last one, but she capitalized off of it. I got out. I don't have your story. I got out alive and I got out with a business. Hold on. Just like Carisha. Let's run it back because I need y'all I listen to words. Look, listen.
Very powerful things,
yeah.
Right? And so if you're smart, you don't take advice, you pay attention. So I just paid attention, and that's it. It wasn't all perfect. It wasn't all great.
Yeah.
He's exactly what people say he is, but he's also, he gave me a shot. I don't have the story that you have.
Before we get into we don't have the story you have, he's everything what they say he is, but hey, whenever you hear the word but, forget everything they said before and open your ears after the but. Don't listen, when you talking to somebody, I'm trying to give y'all the game. Whenever you have a conversation with somebody, and they say something and they say, but, if you listen to whatever they said at the beginning before the but, take it, ball it up in the trash, alley-oop it and throw it out. Because everything that's said after the but is what they really mean. So listen. Yeah, he's everything they say he is. I'm not gonna lie, but listen to what happens after the but, because this is the point. Listen, this is the point. And again, I'm just trying to show y'all something. Look,
powerful things,
yeah.
Right? And so if you're smart, you don't take advice, you pay attention. So I just paid attention, and that's it. It wasn't all perfect. It wasn't all great.
Yeah.
He's exactly what people say he is, but he's also, he gave me a shot. I don't have.
She was able to get something out of it. He's everything they say he is, but he gave me a shot.
The story that you have, I got out alive.
Yeah.
And I got out with a business.
I don't have the story that you have. She's talking about Aubrey. I got out alive and I got out with a business. Why is this important? I'm about to give y'all a hard pill to swallow, but it is what it is. A lot of y'all might be mad, but I'm going to say it. While I believe that it is unfortunate and horrible that anybody take advantage of anybody, especially men in power as it pertains to men and women, a lot of these girls know what's going on, even though they could be manipulated, but a lot of them stay because they benefit from it. So if y'all wondering why Aubrey not saying nothing, Aubrey should shut the fuck up and eat her food. If I was Aubrey, I would do the same. She got a business out of it. Aubrey got blackballed. Put yourself in the shoes of Aubrey. Aubrey got blackballed. She got a business and got mentorship. My story is not your story. I got out alive. I got a business. Yeah, he's everything they say he is, but I got something for it. Don't ask where Aubrey at. Let Aubrey eat her food. Let Dawn deal with Dawn. I'm not saying Dawn don't deserve no justice because I believe everything she said, but I don't think we need to be looking for Aubrey. Let Dawn deal with what she got to deal with. Let Dawn deal with what she got to deal with.
And I don't have no bad stories. That was only support. So if you do good.
And Diddy, where your lawyers? She said she don't have no bad stories. It was only support. Say it again.
I got out alive.
Yeah.
And I got out with a business. And I don't have no bad stories. That was only support. So.
And you know what? I have a problem with people like her. Not just women, men. I remember going off on the bodyguards. Everybody got something to say now. Nobody said nothing then, but now everybody coming out the woodworks. The reason people like Diddy is capable of doing the things that he do is because of people like that and people like them. Y'all, as long as you're gaining, as long as you, because, you know, as Black people, especially in this day and age, all we care about is me. It's me, 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 me. So you will shut up and go on an interview and say, I don't got nothing bad to say about him. I mean, my story ain't your story. I got a business. I got out alive. And then all these other women that came through behind you and even during you, according to your court docs, you witnessed things happen. You shut the fuck up because it was benefiting you at the time. You knew it wasn't right. You knew it was heinous and you knew this nigga needed to go under the jail. But it didn't matter because Dawn was benefiting from it. People like that are the reason that these predators are capable of doing what they do. And Diddy, I hate to give you advice, but if you really wanted to drag the bitch, all you got to do is take that part right there where she said, I don't have nothing negative to say about him, and roll with that. You got to watch what you be saying when you, and I get it during the time, maybe she felt more gratitude, whatever. And I'm not saying she lying. I believe every word she's saying, but I'm saying it's opportune time. This was going on when Aubrey was there and then y'all was doing Danity Kane. Now, before this interview, I would have said, oh, well, maybe she was scared. You know what I'm saying? She was manipulated, but she's telling you straight up out of her mouth. No, I got something out of it. I got a business. I got out alive. I got mentorship. Yeah. Oh, no. A. Miller said, this is exactly what I think is going to happen to Zeus Network in a couple of years when that money stop, victims come out. That is exactly, without a doubt, what's going to happen to to Zeus. Not only Zeus, Jay-Z, all of these people that's about to crumble. Watch how many people come crawling out the woodwork. When they realize that money done dried, watch how many people come crawling out the woodwork. Look at R. Kelly documentary. You had Sparkle, old long neck ass, in the doggone thing. Get me up here. You had Sparkle in the doggone documentary hollering, oh, I was on a bus with Kels and I witnessed him in the back with Aaliyah and I know they were sleeping together and she was only 13, 14. But then you also hear Sparkle turn around and say she brought her little niece to the studio. Then you also hear Sparkle on here saying, oh my God, he was such a predator. He was such a horrible person. Well, bitch, which one was it? You ain't said nothing then. Not only that, you brought your niece to the studio after you saw that he was sleeping with another 14-year-old. Are you dumb? Are you Jim Crow slow? Are you slavery stupid? What is wrong with you? People like this exist. And they are the reason why people like Diddy get away with all the stuff they get away with. Again, I believe everything she said. I don't think she's lying at all. My only issue will come in with this girl is it was good. It was okay then. What changed? Was the catalyst you seeing Cassie get that money? What's going, and again, I'm not victim shaming, so replay game or whoever on here, don't get on here talking about she just trying to shame the victim. Girl, take it how you want it and stick it up your ass. I don't care. My question is, just like the parents for R. Kelly, they were all cool with R. Kelly taking their 14, 15, 16-year-old child, 17-year-old child, but when 18 hit and the check stopped, now y'all want to be on a documentary throwing rocks at windows saying, give me my child. Negro, please. Oh, now you want to come, now that the girl 18 and she don't have to come back, now you want to come and throw rocks at the window saying, give me my child, give me my child. And your child sticking her head out the window saying, go home, go home. Child. Let me let Dawn finish this up and we can move on.
So if you do good by other people, they'll do good by you.
I agree.
And so that's what I tried to do. I didn't do it perfectly. It probably was imperfect and it probably looked crazy and I probably made mistakes and I totally did make mistakes along the way. But I did the best that I could.
But you've owned up to it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I've never got the vibe that you were scared.
I wish more would see it that way.
Nah, I
you know,
mean,
yeah. But I am. I said, you do your best, but I am still a girl from New Orleans, Louisiana, from the night.
Now she claims she's from out the Ninth Ward, child. That's weird. I knew Iberia. I guess they call it at the Ninth Ward now. But listen, this is gonna be tough for this girl. It's gonna be tough. I'm not saying it's impossible, but this is going to be tough because one thing about Cassie, at least we can get this to Cassie. We ain't never heard Cassie say nothing. Cassie said, matter of fact, the most we heard Cassie say was, you've been waiting so long, I'm here to answer your call. Bitch, we ain't heard Cassie say nothing outside of, it's me and you. Now, are you waiting? Think I'm gonna make a move? Girl, Cassie, shut the hell up. At least he can't go back and pull nothing up on Cassie. But you, Dawn? Child, good luck to Dawn. Good luck to Dawn in her endeavors. I think that she deserves whatever she gets, as far as like any type of monetary, gain from this. I think that Diddy is a horrible, ratchet, nasty, disgusting, vile person. So I don't have no sympathy or empathy for nothing he got going on. So I think that even if Dawn lying, and I don't believe it, but even if she is, get your coin, girl. But all I'm gonna say is this: people like Dawn are so dangerous. People like Dawn are very, very dangerous. The reason being is because while you sitting up here giving all these graphic details of things that you witnessed, it was fine back then because you benefited. But now that you're not benefiting, now you want to say something. Where was your antennas when Aubrey was leaving? Where was your antennas when you saw him punch Cassie in the doggone stomach? Hell, where was your antennas when you was locked up for 4-5 days rolling off that powder or something and losing weight? Stressing your daddy out. You say you're losing weight, your daddy stressed out. You could have gave him a heart attack, but it didn't matter because you were gaining, Dawn. Like I said, people like that are the only reason people like Diddy exist. Because if more people were Aubrey and saw some shit and called it out from the beginning, the Diddies of the world wouldn't exist because they wouldn't have a safe space to exist. But when you got people like Dawn who just, and even when somebody's saying it's like slavery, come on, girl, we can get up to the we can get to freedom. Come on, and they say, oh no, I'm not leaving. And you thinking, why you not leaving? You scared? No, I actually the master treat me good. Well, good. Now when the master turn on you, don't come looking for me as an ally. Don't look for me as an ally. You already have your ally. Go back to master. So Aubrey, I don't mind. I don't blame you. You've been speaking for years. Let Dawn deal with what Dawn got to deal with. Dawn, I wish you luck. Good luck, Fat. And you need to come out and tell us if you were smashing, because I thought that back in the day. When I used to see you over there with that nigga every day, I knew he was with Cassie, but I said he's smashing. I said it. I don't know. I'm just saying. I was like, he's smashing. But let's move on. Child, we would never hear Usher say nothing. Sipping the hot tea said, she want to know what Usher have to say. Girl, we would never hear Usher open his mouth. Usher got, girl, that's a vault right there. That's a vault right there. That's Usher, the Mr. Bentley, the one with the umbrella, him, Usher, who else? The baby mamas, them church, all of those people are actual walking vaults. They know so much about, even Stevie J, they know so much tea, we wouldn't even be ready to hear it. So, but we'll never hear Usher say nothing. Usher ain't gonna say nothing. Usher is too deep in that industry, child. And matter of fact, hell, he been cloning and stuff. They said the concerts and all of that. Girl, please. The clone might come out and speak. Remember, they say he was at the concert and they say it was a clone because he was on there going, yeah. Usher said, throw the clone out there. I told him I'm tired. They don't want to hear it. Throw the clone out there, girl. Shout out to Usher. Let's move on. All right, now we're going to get into this whole situation with Nicki Minaj, girl. Oh, my God. So, as you know, Nicki Minaj has been extremely vocal about this Super Bowl thing. Kendrick Lamar was invited and announced to be the Super Bowl halftime performer 2025 in the city of New Orleans, okay? This sparked Baby, Master P, and Nicki Minaj to be extremely vocal. Now, what Nicki Minaj did was Nicki Minaj made it seem like, oh yeah, I'm taking up for this black man, but I'm saying to myself, but both of them black men, and both of them black American men. So who are you really taking up for? Like this, the math ain't mathing. You know what I'm saying? That's what I was thinking. So nevertheless, Nicki going in on Jay-Z because she had a personal issue with him. That's what this was all about. And this was the opportune time to attach herself to a struggle that had nothing to do with her. So she's bashing Jay-Z. Oh, Jay-Z, you're worth nothing. You're a house nigga. You this, that, and the third. Oh, you just don't like black people. She was saying all types of stuff, girl. And I'm over here saying, girl, what is this about? And then somebody made a comment about Tidal. And she comes out and says that she didn't make one red penny from Tidal. And I said, there you go. There it go. This is why we're here. Nicki Minaj took some personal issues she had with Jay-Z and basically projected it onto a situation that had absolutely nothing to do with her. Let's get into it. So Nicki Minaj had been cutting up all yesterday. I'm talking about calling Jay-Z everything but the child of God, and I can't stand Jay-Z, so I wasn't mad at it. But I was so confused as to why Nicki was so, into it. And I was thinking at first, I was like, well, maybe she just want to get on the Super Bowl stage. You know what I'm saying? But then it came out. Look up. So under this post, somebody says, and everybody who had the 1.5% got paid. She says, and that's my title. She says, I didn't even get one red penny when no one promoted it more than me outside of Beyonce. LOL, child. This is Nicki. So Nicki had a bad business deal with Jay-Z. He probably duped her. You know how you do. And now she is going in on Jay-Z. And I'm sitting here saying, well, girl, my problem with Nicki was Nicki is a Black Trinidadian woman. I know they are Indians over there, so that's fine. But Nicki is a Black woman from Trinidad. Nicki is not a Black American woman. She's just not. I know y'all gonna say, but she was voodoo. She was born in New York. I don't give a damn if she was born in a manger. Her ethnicity and her nationality, well, not nationality, but her ethnicity is a Trinidadian woman. She always hollering big Trini, Trini. She tells you all the time. She's not a Black American woman. Her ancestors did not experience the things that Black American people did. They didn't go through Jim Crow in the South. They didn't go through civil rights. They didn't go through redlining. They didn't go through mass migration. They didn't go through KKK. They didn't go through any of that. I get it. She's Black. But they didn't, her lineage does not translate to that. It just doesn't. So it really particularly grinds my gears when people like Nicki Minaj come and use Black American struggle for their own benefit. I feel used. Use Trinidadian Black struggle. Don't use ours. Like, oh, who she was getting to? Oh, they want to snub me because I'm a Black woman. No, you're a Trinidadian woman. She was born in Trinidad. Okay, that's even better. You say you're a Trinidadian. So with that being said, when it pertains to who you are as an identity, to me who understands that all Black people are not the same, and some of us have struggles that the other ones don't, this is the big old thing about the reparations. Some of us have issues and things that we going through and our ancestors went through that some of us don't. I immediately, look at a Nicki Minaj and my sentiments are as such.
He ain't even from Acorn.
Nicki Minaj is not me, and I am not Nicki Minaj. Every chance she gets, she reminds us that she's from Trinidad. She's a Trinidadian. Then they around here saying that she says she Asian too. And listen, it's giving Asian tease. Look, Asian tattoo, and I ain't gonna be mad at that because we all the niggas got at least one Chinese tattoo. And you know it's ignorant to call it Chinese, but look, Asian tease, slanted eyes, chopsticks in the ponytails. You know what I mean? You ain't no nigga. You're not a Black American. And that's okay. I'm not even mad about that. My thing is, every time you get into it with these niggas, the first thing you do is say, I'm a Trini woman. No, I'm a black woman. House nigga, field nigga. No, that's not your story, nor your struggle to use. But I get it. Her barbs are fans. They die hard. You know what I mean? So I get it. Y'all are going to just ride with her because that's your fave. I'm not even mad at that. My thing is, girl, pick a side. Now, if you're going to be Asian and Trinidadian, then the word niggas and niggers don't need to leave your mouth, foreigner. See, y'all better realize when y'all getting used. You're being used. You're being used. While she over here cosplaying as if her lineage and her ancestry goes back the same way yours, she tells you straight in your face, girl, I'm an Asian and I'm Trinidadian, until it benefits her. So now you mad at Jay-Z for whatever issues y'all have, and then you turn around and use Black American struggle to your benefit to be like, oh, he's a house nigga, and how this black man, how you gonna do this to this black man? Girl, the blackest person of all three of y'all is Kendrick Lamar. Can we talk? Between Wayne, Nicki Minaj, and Kendrick Lamar, the blackest person of the three is Kendrick Lamar. Not even Wayne. And Wayne is Acorn. But the most black person of all three of y'all is Kendrick Labarius Lamar. Okay? So for her to use that, oh, you're doing this to a black man, to a black man, to a black man, I immediately knew it was just trigger words and trigger bait. That's all it was. That's all it was. So my thing is, I ain't mad at Nicki for having nothing to say, but girl, leave us out of it. Leave us out of it. Handle your business and leave us out of it. But what Nicki Minaj did, and I said this morning, Nicki Minaj waited for an Acorn beef, for FBA beef, for her to get off how she really feel under the guise that she's going to cosplay. I thought you was the Harajuka Barbie. Shouldn't you be over there signing the Stop Asian Hate bill? Y'all, listen. I get it. She made good music. I used to be a fan of Nicki Minaj as well. So I'm not even mad at it. But y'all better learn to separate the art from the artist. These people be playing in y'all face. Okay? They literally play in your face. They literally using you to make money and play in your face. Every time you turn around, Nicki getting into it with somebody. At this point, no wonder they calling her granny. What they call her? Granny, and then they call her they be giving her all type of terms that like basically means she's just like so combative. I see why. Shouldn't you be making sure your husband ankle monitor work? This is weird. But neither here nor there. Listen. So she took this opportunity to go in on Jay-Z using the trigger words like, oh, Jay-Z's a house nigga, but I'm a field nigga, and boom, 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 boom. Mind you, although I don't care for Meg neither, Meg is one of us. And we got this foreigner, got y'all going against your own people just because you like the way a bitch rap. You can't make this up. You literally can't make it up. It's almost like the script writes itself. Look at how she do. Look at what she do. One nigga took a knee, the other nigga took the bag. He gonna get you niggers with the hard ER in line every effing time. Ciao. Do you see the play yet? Is you Asian or is you nigga? What you is? And the fact that we have to ask is all I need to know. Is you Trini or is you nigga? And the fact that I have to ask is all I need to know. Handle your beef with this man on your own. Don't bring us in that. Leave us out of it. And that's how they pull on our heartstrings all the time, because they take, just like Scamala, they take our struggles and they capitalize off it. But we just don't see it. We just don't see it. Now, I wanted to get into what Shannon, not Shannon, Stephen A. Smith had to state. Now, Stephen A. Smith decides to jump in. He's another foreigner. Stephen A. Smith is not one of us. Let's talk about it. He's a foreigner. Jay-Z, he's a foreigner. We watching a triangle foreigner session go on. We literally watching a triangle foreigner session go on as all three of them cosplay, as nigga. Everybody FBA is foundational Black Americans. That just means people, the Black Americans who used to be African Americans, the ones who ain't straight from Africa, that's what FBA is. So look, 3 foreigners get into a triangle debate. Jay-Z, Jamaican, Stephen A. Where we found out Stephen A. was from? They was from the Bahamas or something. I can't remember. And we got Trini Nicki. Now, after she goes off on Jay-Z, here goes Stephen A. Look, but listen, don't just listen to what he's saying. Pay attention to what he's doing. He's another foreigner who's going to use the Black culture, the Black American culture as a footstool to drag her back. Pay attention.
Your work, I respect what you've accomplished. Who else you gonna get in the beef with? Little Kim, Mariah Carey, Cardi B, Gucci Mane. I'm just looking at all of this stuff. Taylor Swift. Every time we turn around, Demi Lovato. Every time we turn around, it's something, Nicki. You disagree with the decision. You got to talk about the brother like that? And why are we talking about Jay-Z like he's some damn sellout or something? Need I remind y'all, all the hip-hop artists, all the R&B people that have been performing at the Super Bowl halftime over the last few years since he's been involved since 2019? Did I not read some of these names to you? The Who, Coldplay, and people like that? Hard it is? Come on, Nicki. I respect you. For a Black man to pull off what Jay-Z has pulled off instead of in terms of making sure that Black folks get that kind of center stage to promote their brand and build their profile, how unappreciative can you be? It ain't about you as an individual. It's about us. All of us. As Black people. And that brother right there, Jay-Z, has been front and center and pushing the envelope. You gonna call him a sellout? You gonna use the N-word to describe him like that? A sellout? You know what? What's up with that? The hell is that? He don't deserve that. This some BS. You disagree with the decision, I understand. You think Lil Wayne's supposed to be up there, I understand. I got that part. I'm talking about how you talking about Jay-Z. How you talking about Jigga? How you talking about Hov? Really? Knowing all the people that he's helped for a Black man to pull off what Jay-Z has pulled off instead of making.
Now listen, hold on. Before we get to that, hold on.
Come on, Nicki.
Pay attention to the pieces on the board. A Trinidadian Black woman, a Virgin Island Black man, and a Jamaican Black man. Every single one of these foreign Black people, ain't nothing wrong with being a foreigner, but I'm talking about these particular types of foreigners. A Trinidadian Black woman, a Virgin Island Black man, and a Jamaican Black man. And these 3 all literally eats hefty off of Black Americans. Without hip hop, which is a Black American thing, there would be no Jay-Z. Without Black Americans in football and basketball, there would be no Stephen A. Smith. It ain't a whole bunch of Virgin Islanders in football and basketball. So without Black Americans, there would not be no Stephen A. Without hip hop, there would not be Jay-Z. And without Black Americans, there would not be no Nicki Minaj. She'd be back in Trinidad dressed in her geisha attire. Now, why is this important? 3 foreigners speaking as if they are us on behalf of us. One is a billionaire. Jay-Z is a billionaire off the backs of us. See, y'all got to understand, the enemy don't just come in clear. White supremacy is one thing, but they have Black supremacy too. They have Black white supremacists too. Most of the Black people, most of the Black people y'all think is one of us, they not. Let's talk about it. See, we talk about like stuff like this on Voodoo Doll TV in the morning for the morning jokes. I don't normally talk like this over here, but I felt like I had to get this out here. most of the black people, Ketanji Brown, she ain't no nigga. She ain't black American. I hope y'all knew that, right? The Supreme Court justice, the one that was sworn in by Scammler, she ain't no black American. Ooh. What do you know? But as long as you think all black people are the same, you're going to continue to fall down that rabbit hole. But why is this important? We got 3 people who capitalize heavily off of us, speaking as if they are us and speaking for us. That is a problem. Stephen A's response to her triggering everybody with the Niger is, well, that's a black man trying to do for black people. No. The only 2 foundationally black Americans in this whole conversation are Kendrick Lamar and Lil Wayne, old double cup ass. There's only 2 black Americans in this whole situation. Not Drake, not Nicki, not Stephen A, not Jay-Z. It is Kendrick Lamar and it is Lil Wayne. That's it. And look at the loudest voices with the things they have to say. All the foreigners. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes oh Lord, I ain't even gonna say it. Nah, fuck that. I'm gonna say it. Sometimes, even when it comes to politics, when it comes to everything that we have, I wish if I had a wish and I knew it would come true, it would be for foundational black Americans to have their own everything without the help or assistance or aid of nobody. Now, don't get me wrong. We can have allies and we could share and we could trade and all of that. But when it comes down to what's best for us and what goes on with us, it would only be us. It's like kids. I'm a parent. If I have 5 kids, I'm the one who rear these kids. Not you, not you. Kind of like that. You know what I'm saying? Because when you allow other people to speak for you, this is what you get. A bunch of cosplaying, manipulating on you because you don't understand that they are not you because they just acting like it because they can rap or they can sing or they can act or they can be commentators. So now it gets better. Nicki responds. All I need is a pair of clippers for that half bald head, and I'm going to say sass, S-A-S, or Stephen A. Smith, sassy tail self running bitch. Come here. And then it says Gag City tonight, whatever. Then she says, every week this nigga at the chair arguing with the barber, talking about no, not yet, Gag City tonight, bye. And I'm sitting over here saying, okay. But there was one I wanted to show y'all where she was talking about he in a woman's business. And I'm over here saying, well, wait a minute, Fat. You was in men's business, if we're going to be completely honest about it. Weren't you in men's business? Because that was men dealing with men's stuff. Nobody asked Nicki Minaj for her input. Literally nobody. As a woman, you stay out of men's business. You let men handle things amongst men. But that's when you know what a real man is. You see what I'm saying? But typically, as a woman, you allow men to handle their business amongst men. You stay in your feminine and you rest there. But you jumped into a situation with men, and now you're going to talk about, oh yeah, he just woo. Girl, bye. Here goes some of the other things she said. Stephen, wasn't you just moaning and groaning on your live in the bedroom? No, girl, that's the other one. She think we all look alike. It's giving Jim Crow tease. Girl, that was the other one, Nicki. Wrong nigga. That's the wrong person. That was Shannon, not Stephen. Let's continue to read. And since we here in women's business, where's the women's business? You were speaking on behalf of Wayne, that's a man. To Jay-Z, that's a man. And about Jay-Z and Tidal, men. Where's the women's business, Nicki? Nevertheless, and since we're in women's business, ladies, when should men just shave their full head? Should it take its normal course like Stephen A. Smith's sassy ass, or should he look into lace fronts? I bet when Nicki was typing that, she thought it was going to hit. She was like, oh yeah, this the one going to get him. Y'all wonder why I don't like celebrities. Y'all wonder why I don't like celebrities. I just see different. Nevertheless, how you gonna tell him he in women business when you a woman that jumped in men business? Okay. Oh, look, y'all, another paid Laffy Taffy alien who only comes off his knees to turn around and back that ass up. LMFAO, Steven, we don't care. I'm gonna tell you right now, we don't care. If I say more, it'll be your fault. Sit down, ugly. I guess. Sure. Nicki is tired. I'm 41. Nicki got to be at least 42, 43. She around my age. And you got a toddler around your house. It's so much shit you could be doing. It's so much shit Nicki could be doing. You could be working on an actual new album or a new single. You know what I mean? You could be planning another tour. You could be going to your husband probation officer to see if he's still good to go out of town. It's so many things Nicki could be doing, but Nicki rather be online dragging people because she felt a type of way. Not because she really give a damn about the Super Bowl, in my opinion. She needed an out and an in to go off on Jay-Z. Well, let me tell you something. I don't indulge in foreign affairs. So I don't even have a problem with you dragging Jay-Z. Drag him. For all I care. Drag him to the river. I don't care. But my thing is, leave Black Americans out of your shit. Deal with foreign affairs the way you deal with foreign affairs. Leave us out of it. Stop using Black women's struggle. Stop using Black women's right. Stop using house nigga, field nigga terms. What were the terms in Trinidad? That's what I want to know. Because they wasn't calling y'all niggas. Niggas and niggers and all of that is specific to Black Americans on this land. Wasn't no African called no nigga. Wasn't no Caribbean called no nigga. None, that is our term. Unfortunately. So instead of using our history to make your points, go back to Trini tradition or history. What they used to do down in Trini. What was the slaves like in Trinidad? Use that history. Don't come your Americanized ass over here cosplaying once again when it benefits you and throwing us to the wolves when it don't. I'm tired of it. I'm done. I'm over it. I'm over it. It takes so much for people to start to realize Nicki is the problem. Ooh. How you say, child? Just maybe Nicki is the problem. But you the Harajuka Barbie, ain't you? I don't care for Meg. I don't. But I'll say this. Maturing is realizing good, bad, or indifferent. Meg is one of us. And maturing is also realizing that you don't let nobody outside the fold come in and drag somebody on the inside of the fold. Let me drag Meg. And I do. Let me drag his. That's my job and my place, not yours. You could drag Cardi, though. She ain't one of us. You can get Cardi. Get her all day. I don't give a damn. Drag Cardi by the melanin. Nope, not melanin. Drag Bella by the pale skin. I don't care. But, yeah, you don't get to do that. You don't get to turn Meg's people on her own people. That don't go like that. I don't like Meg for my own reasons. I never not liked her because of no Nicki shit. I don't give a damn about that shit. They all in trash industry to me. But what I'm saying is, stop letting outside entities interfere with what goes on in your house. FBA, Hebrew, Israelite, Muslim, Christian, whatever the Negroes going by today, Black Americans, what Acorn, whatever y'all we going by today. Keep in-house business in-house and make sure you guard in-house business like you should, because there's a lot of cost playing foreigners. But like I said this morning, we waking up. And once we start to realize all skin folk ain't kinfolk, and we realize we've been duped, it's going to be a rude awakening. Oh, it's going to be a rude. Oh, baby, you ain't going to be able to take it. They're already going through withdrawals now. They're already going through separation anxiety, not for the small amounts of us. But we'll get there. Thank you already in Sunshine for the super chat, for being a member for 4 months. She says he did it because people calling him gay. Oh, you talking about Shannon? Of course. That was set up, child. D61, thank you so much for the super sticker. Thank you again for the other super sticker. I appreciate you. H-Town to Cali, thank you for being a member for 2 months. Boo, I heard Jay helped Wayne pay a $14 million back taxes. He did. He did. Listen, let me say this as well. Do not let the internet fool y'all. The internet created that beef. Kendrick don't have no problem with Wayne, and Jay-Z don't have no problem with Wayne either. That was the internet that created that beef. Don't let them fool y'all. Don't let Nicki getting all up in arms and Birdman coming from out his pussy to tell us that he should be, that Wayne should be performing, and Master P coming out of his rap snacks telling us that Wayne should be performing, be the deciding matter. I'm sorry. Kendrick ain't got no problem with Wayne. Wayne ain't got no problem with Kendrick. And Jay-Z ain't got no problem with none of them. Jay-Z is doing what he's always did. Capitalize off you niggas. And as a business decision, he made the right decision. Because don't nobody want to see Double Cup on the stage talking about sounding like a damn zombie from Zombieland. We don't want to hear that ugly ass shit. Okay? Nobody want to see Double Cup. I know a lot of people saying they do because they think they about to get mixtape Wayne, and you're not. Newsflash, you're not. You're gonna get 6 dreads. I don't remember nothing. Skateboard, rock star rapper Wayne, and we don't want to hear that. You think he about to get up there and sing Dedication? A song from Dedication? See, this the Wayne y'all think y'all about to get. This the problem. This is the Wayne the fans, hold on. See, the fans are going through anxiety. They're going through socialization anxiety. This is the Wayne the fans think coming to the Super Bowl. And I understand. Look, head full, dreads, locked. He went to Miami and started letting them get nappy at the beginning. See, in New Orleans, we don't do that. In Miami, they let them get nappy at the beginning and they just let them roll out. They think that they're going to get this Wayne. You know, look. Carter 1, 2, 3 Wayne. This the Wayne y'all think coming to the Super Bowl. Mm-hmm. This the Wayne. Mm-hmm. Newsflash. That is not the Wayne that's coming to the Super Bowl. Matter of fact, that is nowhere near the Wayne that is coming to the Super Bowl. This Wayne was already put in the factory, cloned out, and they gave us a new Wayne. This new Wayne don't remember no lyrics. He said there ain't no racism. This new Wayne say, he don't care nothing about niggas. He say, he don't remember shit and he don't know nothing. This the Wayne y'all about to get. That's 2 different Waynes. And this Wayne don't remember every song from the Carter 1, 2, 3, or 4. The Dedication. He don't remember nothing for Sorry for the Wait. He don't remember nothing for none of them. He don't remember. So what you think he gonna get up there and do? We don't need Wayne double cupping it up. The Super Bowl is supposed to be a fun-filled event. Churn gonna be watching. And y'all want this addict on stage bouncing around back and forth like he done lost his rabbit? Hell no. If black people cared that much, especially in New Orleans, if y'all cared that much, why ain't y'all supporting him at his concerts? His concerts be full of clear churn. Where y'all be at? It be nothing but the skateboarders. That's why I say it's fake. Don't let the internet don't let the internet mess y'all up. Don't let the internet mess y'all up. Because everybody wants the lighter flick and the double cup. Don't let the internet mess y'all up. Everybody want that lighter flick and that double cup. Imagine the look of disparity on them clear rich people eyes when the stage departs and Wayne come out with the double cup and the lighter flick. I can see them people not covering their churn eyes. Oh my God. It'll be just as bad as when Janet Jackson boob came out. No, not came out. When Justin Timberlake pulled Janet Jackson boob out. They gonna be covering their churn ears and eyes. Oh my God, come here, little Jeffrey, come here. Oh my God. What is this? It smells like marijuana. What's going on? What's happening? Girl, please. Girl, please. 7, thank you for being a member for 4 months. Nikki is a hater, clear as day. Yeah, definitely. Thank you for the super chat as well. Love you, Vu. You are seriously my sis in my head. You are my bro, baby. Of course. Now, you guys, I'm going to get off of here. We had 2 hours. Oh, we are a little over 2 hours. I'm going to get off of here. I appreciate you guys for being here. We got over everything. If you haven't already, do me a favor, please like the video. If you're new to the channel, new to the dollhouse, welcome to the dollhouse. Like the video, subscribe. If you are a returning Dollar Dawn, welcome back. Also like the video. Everybody, please like the video, get in an algorithm. Now, with that being said, I'm going to get up out of here. I appreciate each and every one of you people. You are my people, and we are, ready to go. So let me jolt y'all up out of here. And I'm going to take Saint outside. It's raining out here too. I'm going to take Saint outside for a little minute. And I'll see y'all later, girl. Bye.
Mic check, 1 2 1 2. We live, baby. Come on. That's right. Okay. Can you hear me now? Oh, let's go! It's your boy Big Chew, the voice of the beat.
You know what I want?
Blaze up!
Come on, Blaze up!
It's the beat for me.
Wow, 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 for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Drop it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Do it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Come on, baby, we are for your boy, for your boy, for your boy. Also for your boy, fix it for your boy. Drop it for your, wow, 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 lift it up, Benny, bust it open, lift it up, yeah. Come on, lift it up, Benny, bust it open for your B-O-Y. Benny, for your rockin' for your lift it up, baby. Mix it with your bossa now.
Come on, Blaze, you know.
Drop me a nasty beat.
Mr. Carroll, how you give the voodoo doll time to talk? I don't get no fucking time to talk.
Who the voodoo doll is?
The nigga you just had up here.